Hi, welcome back to the Board Games Maelstrom, and today I am going to be going through my top anticipated games of 2018. One of these games, for sure, that's on this list came out in 2017, but I didn't get it because it only was on Kickstarter, but we'll go through that when I get to it. But hopefully I'm gonna be able to get some pictures of the games that I can get up in the corner, either here's this corner or that corner, depending on where the space is on the screen. But let's waste no more time and go with my number 10, Western Legends. I just saw this the other day on Board Game Geek. I saw somebody else is anticipating this coming out. I love Western board games. Bang the Dice game's a lot of fun. Shadows of Brimstone, Western horror dungeon crawl, one of my favorite games. I have it. Western Legends is supposedly you're going to be allowed to play like a famous character, and it's like a sandbox type Western game. Looking forward to it. My number 10, Western Legends. Number 9 is an IP game. It's got said to have the same system that board game that I already own, Conan, has. It's coming out on the Kickstarter, I want to say February about, and that is Batman Gotham City Chronicles, and it looks to be great. I love miniatures. I love painting miniatures, and to be able to paint superheroes, that's great. Absolutely. Looking forward to Batman coming out next year in 2018. That's my number 9. My number 8 is a very, very overworked IP, but one of my favorite games. The movie just came out a few weeks ago. We went to see it. A lot of my favorite games are in this IP, including Imperial Assault and Rebellion. But this is Star Wars Legions. It's a new tabletop miniatures game, and if you all know me at all, I am not a tabletop miniatures guy for the most part. My top 10 for 2017 might go against that because Shadespire is kind of a tabletop miniatures-y type game, and that made it on my list. But anyway, Star Wars Legion is going to be tabletop miniatures in the Star Wars universe, and that is going to be amazing. I'm looking forward to this game. I'm looking forward to painting it. I do love to paint. In fact, I got to get some painting tutorials on my channel because, I mean, I'm not the greatest, but I can make it look good enough on the table that your friends might be impressed. Might be. But that is my number 8, Star Wars Legion. My number 7 is a new game coming out. I don't know a lot about it. It's got a pirate theme. Love pirates. It's called Treasure Island. The artwork on this is amazing, and if I'm doing this right, there's a picture for you to look at so you can see what it's all about. You can go to Board Game Geek and check it out. Like I said, I don't know a whole lot about it, but I love the way it looks, and I love a pirate theme, so that is my number 7, Treasure Island. My number 6 is supposed to come out this year at some point in time. It is a successor, they say, to Mice and Mystics. I love the storytelling aspect of Mice and Mystics. I love the miniatures in Mice and Mystics, and this is going to be no exception as far as miniatures and storytelling, and that is Stuffed Fables. Stuffed Fables looks great. I've seen Rodney over at Watch It Play do a little bit of a tutorial on it. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Really looking forward to this game next year. That's my number 6, Stuffed Fables. My number 5 is a game I kickstarted over a year ago, but it is supposed to come out early this year. It's one of my favorite television shows. It's a great IP. And what I'm talking about, of course, is Walking Dead: No Sanctuary. This is going to be a cooperative game in which the leader can be deposed if the rest of the people aren't happy with what's going on. But it's a tabletop game. It's got miniatures in it. It's a nice board game. There's going to be scenarios. It looks to be a lot of fun. A lot of miniatures, especially with the Kickstarter, which I will show you guys when I get it. But yeah, that's looking forward to Walking Dead: No Sanctuary, my number 5. My number 4 is a game that is the sequel, not really a sequel, it's in the same universe as a game that was on my top 10 games of 2017, and you can check that video out on the channel. But this game, I backed it on Kickstarter as well. I probably back way too many things on Kickstarter. My wife's going to kill me eventually. But this is Founders of Gloomhaven. Isaac Childers did a wonderful job with Gloomhaven. I'm sure this is going to be a great game too. So far, what I've seen, the artwork and everything, it looks fantastic, and that's supposed to be coming out this year. We should be getting it here in, I don't know, mid-year, I think, probably. But that is my number 4, Founders of Gloomhaven. My number 3 is a new core set for one of my favorite games of all time. It's set in a different setting, but I mentioned it earlier in this video. Shadows of Brimstone. They have a new core set coming out called Shadows of Brimstone Forbidden Fortress. This is set in feudal Japan. There's the miniatures on this look amazing. I'm upset that I wasn't able to afford to get more of the miniatures, but they look amazing. This will add even more gameplay to a game I already love, so I'm looking forward to this very much. That is Shadows of Brimstone Forbidden Fortress, my number 3. My number 2 most anticipated game of the year coming up in 2018 is one that I backed very early last year. It's by one of my favorite publishers, Cool Mini or Not, by one of my favorite designers, Eric Lang, and that is Rising Sun. You're going to get a ton of miniatures in this. It's another Kickstarter that I have coming. It's a game that I'm really looking forward to. Eric Lang, Cool Mini or Not, what more can be said? It looks to be like a spiritual successor to Blood Rage, from what I understand. And Blood Rage is a great game. That's my number 2, Rising Sun. Now on to the number 1 most anticipated game of 2018. Unfortunately, it's a 2017 game. But it is a game that I have not gotten. I did not get in on the original Kickstarter. They just recently did a Kickstarter 2.0 in which they're offering an expansion with it. It's a game, it's one of those games that they're not going to bring to retail. Unfortunately, it costs too much to make, to ship it out and put it in stores for it, I'm not sure exactly how the marketing works, but they say that it's too expensive to produce for stores. But the game I am, of course, talking about is Seventh Continent. Not only does it have a great looking box, but it's a tile-laying exploration, choose-your-own-adventure game, and I am so very much looking forward to this. Base game is supposed to be out in March, to us in March. Looking forward to that. Hope they hit their deadline. My number 1 most anticipated game of 2018, Seventh Continent. Thank you for stopping by the Board Games Maelstrom for top 10 list. I haven't done many of these, but I know people like top 10 lists, so I'll keep doing them. Find other stuff to do top 10s about. I'm no Dice Tower. I'm not going to have 20 million top 10s, and I'm not going to have 4 guys or 3 guys sitting around giving them, but I will do my best to give you my opinion in a top 10 on several. But until next time, thanks for stopping by the Board Games Maelstrom. I'll see you real soon. We're going to get into some playthroughs soon, and it's been a great day of filming, so you're going to get some content real soon.